So this is my new rifle. It is a Savage MKII FV-SR. It is in 22 long rifle. I'll just go over safety check real quick. There's nothing in the chamber. You can see magazine's empty. So I picked this up about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. And this is actually a box that came in just a standard cardboard box. Set this aside for a second. Inside the box, the lock, chamber flag, and little hearing protection things. This is the original stock that I swapped out. I'll talk more about that later. Manual, some registration stuff. This is the bag that it came in, and some safety notices. So I've been looking at this gun for a little while now. The reason I wanted it is to run with my Mr.Tacticool Sparrow suppressor. I have a Ruger 1022. It's a semi-auto, but I really wanted a bolt gun because they're a little bit quieter. There's basically no port noise. The only thing you hear is just a poof at the end of the muzzle, depending on what ammunition you're using. If you're using supersonic, you can hear supersonic crack. But with subsonic, it's crazy quiet. It's quieter than a pellet gun, from what I've noticed in the ammunition I've used. So, it has a 16-inch barrel. As you can see, the barrel is fluted, which I do like. It's like a matte finish, and it already comes threaded with the thread protector on it. It's 1/2 by 28 threads. Comes with one magazine. It's a 5-round single stack magazine. They do have 10-round available aftermarket. It has an oversized bolt knob right there, which I like. Right now, safe, fire. It has Savage's AccuTrigger, which, it's alright. Doesn't bother me. And it came with this Picatinny rail up here to mount some kind of optic or whatever you want. So this is the stock that it came with. It's a cheap, flimsy plastic stock. It has nice checkering, but I don't know, I just wanted something more out of it because I can never get a good cheek rest with this when I'm running a scope. So I wanted something that's more solid feeling. I mean, it is just a 22, but I don't know, I just wanted a little more out of it. So I picked up a Boyd's Tacticool stock. And it's a little fatter under here compared to the stock one. So I can get it. View. Yeah, you can see. So if you're resting it on like sandbags or something, it's gonna be a little more stable. But the main reason I chose the stock is so I could use it with this scope, so I wouldn't have to be uncomfortably laying my cheek on top of that original stock. This one just lets you get a nice solid cheek rest or cheek weld on it, so works out really nicely. It's heavier, obviously. It's made of wood, and it It has this grippy texture. I'm not sure how they do it, but as you can see there. I like the looks a lot too. So, but you will have to buy, in addition to the stock, you'll have to buy the metal trigger guard and magazine floor plate too. So, the scope I have is a Nikon Pro Staff rimfire scope that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. I had a I don't know, some kind of coupon or gift certificate thing that someone gave me, and I used it and got this scope. It's meant for the 22 long rifle round. It has a bullet drop reticle for the 22, so it's really clear glass. I like it a lot. These rings, they're a UTG, I believe. It's the thumb screw model. All you do is, you don't need any kind of special tool. You just can use your thumb and just tighten it, untighten it. They've been pretty solid so far. Of course, I degreased all the screws up in here and used blue Loctite just to make sure they won't go anywhere. And I have a Cadwell 6-9, I believe, bipod that I got for pretty cheap. I didn't want to go out and buy a Harris bipod for it. I mean, it's just a 22, so functions just like a Harris. I'll show you what it looks like with a suppressor on it. This is a Savage Sparrow. So thread protector comes off, and screws right on. So that's what it looks like. The end of the muzzle. It's a good looking gun, I think. Super quiet, accurate. So, I picked this gun up for right around $240. That's about the average that I've seen them for, between $240 and $260, around there. As of right now, Savage is running some kind of rebate program where you can get some money back off any Savage that you purchase. I don't know when it ends. Today is April 22nd, 2015, so just as a reference. I think it may end in July 2015, but I'm not sure. For something like this, I think you get like $25 back, which isn't huge, but you know, something, a little incentive. So, I'd recommend this gun. It's a good bargain for what you're getting. You know, it's already threaded for a suppressor. It's got a fluted barrel. Already has a Picatinny rail up here. So, I'm happy with it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or send me a message. Thank you.